Hello everyone, and how's it going back today? Giving you another exciting episode with more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom on the Nintendo GameCube, and welcome to it. So last time, because we took out King Jellyfish, so we just returned the jelly to Squidward, and we got several of these golden specialists to tell him how many golden specialists we have on the center, on the middle. Well, eventually, as we see what we got in the middle section, so we only got 11 of the golden specialists. So that tells us how much golden special we have. We got 16 Patrick missing socks, and now we are ready to go and depart on next to Downtown Bikini Bottom. So here we are back in the neighborhood. So before going to Downtown Bikini Bottom, we want to go ahead and make some pitch stop back at Patrick, where he's chilling, where he's standing next to the sidewalk of his house. So we're talking to Patrick.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
No, that's not a golden back scratcher. That's just a golden spatula.
Spatula.
So now we have more than 12 golden specialists.
I don't speak Italian.
Well, technically, Patrick, you don't speak Italian, and you're not. Well, technically, you're not speaking Italian. That's what I'm gonna have to say. Got nothing to come up in my mind, so let's just go and step right into the progress. So we have more but 5 golden specialists to reach our next stage to Downtown Bikini Bottom. So let's go look forward to this. So there's like many other brand new set of places to go around in Downtown Bikini Bottom. So let's look forward to this.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
Okay, well, there's like a lot of obstacle going on here.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying Downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Oh, that's messed up.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that won't count. So, talking to Miss Puff again, so we wanted to see what Mr. Puff had to say.
Without steering wheels, we can't use the boats to evacuate. Find them for me in Downtown Bikini Bottom.
Alright, so let's not go over. So we press on pause. So now, it turns out that there are only like 9 Patrick missing socks remain. And of course, just to tell how many golden special we had to be collecting in this next new stage. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we need to get all 8 of the golden special. So the first golden special is somewhere above the roof somewhere. Now let's go look forward to it. So hold on, what does this sign say? When SpongeBob touches this ball, he will change into a SpongeBob. Of course. You can roll quickly as the SpongeBob, but you cannot do anything else. Being hurt or pressing any buttons that would change you back to your normal self. Yeah, so anyway, it's kind of like a cool mechanic to see that the SpongeBob can go ahead and roll into a ball as he go and form into a SpongeBob like Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, he is made out of a curl ball. Turns out that he can go and curl into a ball as he goes spin dash, and I mean, it's the same as SpongeBob as he's transformed into a SpongeBob. So let's go and hit the jellyfish, and we'll go take it out of here. And now these are new robots because they act like dogs somehow, because turns out they go ahead and breathe gas right at you. Okay, so they go ahead and breathe the stench right out of their mouth. That felt kind of disgusting that way, but in a less embarrassing way. But let's take out this tartar sauce and take out one of these tikis. And also, we want to go ahead and solve this pattern over here, whatever we're looking at here. So now that you saw it, because it's the cannon in the background, So we look to see what the cannon is going to do. So it go and shoot those sinks. So now, in order to get to that button, is to have the sink pick out the Thunder Tiki. Yeah, and once we do that, so we go and do the bubble bounce to take out that button. Okay, but that was gonna be quick and easy. Okay, and the cannon just took me out.
I feel like a new
Because
sponge.
I was not trying to go any near that. Okay, perfect timing. Well, practice made perfect. Okay, so the easiest way to take out that Thunder Tiki is we can stand on this rock and have the Thunder Tiki go and explode. So that way we don't have to go and wait until the cannon go and take out the Thunder Tiki. Alright, and also we can do this, so we can stand on this and have one of these Shush Tikis explode with the Thunder Tiki alongside. And of course we can reach on top of the statue to pick up that golden spatula. Seems easy enough. And let's get a move on. Alright, and yeah, so we just took out one of the jellyfish, so that jellyfish needs to get removed. Now we clear this first area in this downtown area. So let's go ahead and bounce on this button.
Is the most satisfying. Push.
Oh my gosh, we didn't do it quick enough. Okay, okay, well it's Bella next time. Let's do it again. So it only lasts for 3 seconds.
SpongeBob.
Okay, there we go. So we gotta be quick about it because the gate comes up so quick, but only 3 seconds. Okay, so it turns out this person is about to get G-Love. Okay, so these new robots with their cycle each other and they have 8 hands. Okay, well, good job, Gary. Good job. Okay, yeah, I was right before. These are G-Love. This robot is called G-Love. But the best way to deal with him is to above bounce at him from above. Of course. Yeah, so we have the ability to do the bubble bounce on it. So let's go ahead and pick up that green shiny object. And once we get one of this shiny objects, so we go and take out the G-Love,
Somehow I don't think
which is
we
right
need
over
it.
there. Well, technically he doesn't need a hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and bubble bounce to hit that Thunder Tiki and get the underwear. And we can take out the rest of these free Tiki if we like. And also we don't mind destroying one of those flowing Tiki from above it. But we can go ahead and use this bouncing trampoline so we can stand on the flowing Tikis and get the blue shiny object. And yeah, so we can't go and attack one of these 6 of those Tikis because so wait a minute. So it turns out that we already did get the steering wheel. Okay, but now we can destroy one of these 6 Tikis and the one that is floating from above it. So we gotta go cut a corner because it's a blue shiny object I'm looking at here. Okay, so I want to try to check to see if we can destroy one of these free floating Tiki from above it. But you know what? It's fun. We don't bother of taking out several of the floating Tikis right now. We could just leave them there. As long as we have the crew bubble, then we can take out one of the floating Tikis. As long as there's not an opening target spot which you can go and bubble bash to hit it from above. That's something we might as well wait for later. And that go ahead and create a shortcut in case we want to come back to this area again. So let's go ahead and take out that G-Love. And that over there is a steering wheel.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running.
Alright, now that's 2. Hold on, how many steering wheels? Okay, yeah, so that make it 3 steering wheels. So we'll go and destroy this Thunder Tiki. And that go and create a way for us. So we'll go collect the blue one. And move on. Now let's get a move on. So over there, because there is another red button from below it. And also, now we check what's above it. So yeah, so that's one of Patrick's lost sock. So that's something we can combat with Sandy as a playable character. Okay, in Downtown Bikini Bottom, you get to play as Sandy, and it turns out that she holds this weapon called the lasso, which she can use it to lasso on enemies. Okay, because she have one of this lasso which she can go and like pull things to attack on enemies. Well, it's interesting to see that Sandy can go and pull her own weight through to the steel, but tackling with this lasso of hers, because she can go on ahead and attack enemy with her lasso of her weapon.
Simple button, most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Okay, so that going to create a ramp. So we can. So actually, you know what? Before we go and transform to a SpongeBob, I want to go on ahead and check this area first. But turns out that I can't go around it. But no, we'll come back to that later. Right now, I really do think we should go on ahead and move around to get all of these shiny objects. Alright, so let's get the rest of these shiny objects and move up further up this steep platform hill. And of course, let's go back to the transform into a SpongeBob. Alright, so we're transforming to a SpongeBob right now. And that, okay, yeah, so that we failed to reach further to the highest platform where we get further to beyond the distance. So let's go on ahead and transform into a SpongeBob again. And let's hope we not fail to miss. Okay, here we go. So we can exit the SpongeBob, take out several of these robots. And we can keep on experiencing more times of just getting all of the shiny objects that we can carry. Okay, that's a whole lot of shiny objects that we went to find around here. So we'll get more where that came from. Okay, so taking out this button, so let's go ahead and shut down the hatch, the window that is wide open. So we have that closed, and we can slightly go and sneak past the shush tiki to clear a path. Okay, now hold on a minute. So now anything up here? Oh, hold on a minute. Now Bubble Buddy has something to say.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. Somebody.
You'll have to open this door from the inside.
Okay, so going to the inside of the door have got to be the last area where we go and play as Sandy, I think. So let's go ahead and use this bubble bash ability so we can smash on one of these floating tiki from above it. And this may be a fun platform here, so we can go ahead and slip through this obstacle over here. And moving further to this nest area over here. So it turns out that we're getting here is more of these robots coming out of these machines. So we can take out this robot. And also we gotta keep on saving up more shiny objects. So I mean, I don't mind if we blow up 2,000 of a shiny object to go into the needle. Yeah, so it's this nest building called the needle. So that's where we go meet with Mr. Crab. So we'll take out this machine and go talking to Gary.
Hi, Gary. Meow. Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Meow. Not done. Doesn't that mean meow? Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Uh-huh. There's another golden spatula. I could really use that. Meow. What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow. Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible and impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out. Get Sandy, head to Smokestack's door. Check. Meow.
Okay, that's it. So we just finished talking to the Gary and listened to the SpongeBob Mabble so much. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, SpongeBob. It's too soon, my guy. It's too soon because we realize that Sandy was a tough squirrel, and you can't mess with Sandy when she's from Texas. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, she's the roughest and toughest of all the land. I mean, turns out that she can be a scientist or a cowgirl, whatever she pretend to be. I mean, she is a squirrel. I mean, that is her thing. Also, we can't go ahead and move around here, so that we pick up here is a green shiny object. And we take a look at the other spot. Now, that over there is a purple shiny object, which I'm trying to get to. Okay, so these robots needed to get cleared. So up there, oh wait a minute. Now, I saw, because that is a blue shiny object. We can't be forgetting.
It shines.
Well, yeah, it did shine perfectly that way. Okay, so going to this bus stop. So we're gonna play as Sandy. So playing as Sandy for the very first time. So let's get up to this roof. Okay, jump to the top of these steps. Sandy can glide across the gap to the nest of rooftop by pressing the A button 3 times and keeping it depressed. Okay then. So first things first, we want to go ahead and pick up that steering wheel and going through this gap. So also how we do this? Okay, so we can't go press X to go and lasso on the G love, and the lasso can't go and work on the thunder tiki, but only if you're standing on it and having that explode, then it can go ahead and destroy one of these fences. So we're picking up here is a yellow shiny object here, and yeah, you know what? I think you can go ahead and lasso on this thunder tiki. Yeah, I was wrong. You can't go and lasso under the thunder tiki. And also, we can go ahead and move up some. So we move up to this roof right here. So we can go and get one of his Patrick's socks. Yeah, well, Patrick do need a laundry. SpongeBob was right. I mean, yeah, several of these Patrick missing socks are gonna smell kind of funnier. So having Bubble Buddy and Sandy communicate.
Hey there, Sandy.
Howdy, Bubble Buddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Bubble Buddy and Sandy are getting along pretty smooth. Okay, so hold on, let me do this split real quick. So I think we need to hear what Mr. Puff and Sandy have to say in their dialogue.
Well, if it isn't Sandy Cheeks.
Howdy, Mrs. Puff.
Okay, so that is what we two have to say. Well, I just want to make sure that we're not missing every dialogue in every other stage or whatever we knock out. So, turns out that we can go and press onward and we figure out which platform to reach above the roof. So wait a minute. Can we go ahead and actually no? I don't think we can stand on top of the shell above it. So now that we saw it already, because there is a cannon that is shooting things everywhere. Alright, well, we don't bother having Sandy and Gary talk in their communication. Because Gary is a snail. Well, we do realize that snails can't talk, but only SpongeBob that can communicate with snails. That felt kind of interesting that way. And we check what's around here. So that over there is a purple shiny object, and that over there is a yellow one. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this bounce. So we can go ahead and lasso the glide to fly through air to get to the other side of the roof. So what we saw where this arrow is pointing, so that over there is pointing west. So we go up north to west. And there's a next time that can give us the next tutorial of what we gotta be doing. So Sandy can do a chop attack by pressing the B button. If you chop out while in the air, you will perform a karate kick. Okay, so it turns out that Sandy is the karate master, and she knows kung fu, of course. Sandy can lasso the object by pressing the S button. Yeah, well, I kinda did figure that one out already. So you can go and press the S button to go and lasso on these floating tikis from above. So there's only like 3 of these floating tikis, which we did kind of destroyed. Sandy can swim from a swim hook by pressing the S button. Oh, okay, well let's go do that. So we go and swim to the glide across. So Sandy can lasso a robot by pressing the S button. Okay, so yeah, we done this before, so we just go ahead and lasso to have the G-Love go flying to somewhere and go crashing. And of course, we can go and take out that Duplicatotron and have that explode. And we're seeing one of these taxis, not taxis. What is it? Texas? Yeah. So looking at these Texas symbols from above, so that gives us the advantage that we go and pull to go and glide across, and we just go ahead and karate kick on that cannon, and that go and give us another. Yeah, that is definitely is another one. Another of this steering wheel. So if we go to the teleport box. So now that we knew, cause there's something from behind, so that go lead to a water patch of missing socks. So if we go and move around it, so that go and give us but 10 of the other socks remain. All right, so let's go ahead and check what's underneath. Okay, now that over there is a green shiny object. Alright, so I think that's about it. So, you know, you guys, I do believe that's going to have to do it. So, we're going to have to call the end of the episode just right about here. So, next time on SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, we are going to press on through because we got a lot to get solved in here. Because we're going to have to keep on pushing a little bit through by solving many of these rooftop obstacles with Sandy. And to keep on pushing further when we go and lasso the glide across to where we go and flying to get to that golden spatula. And also, I really do think we should go and take out the one from the needle point, because I think we have enough but 9,813 shiny objects to go and spend more shiny objects to go and blow up to 21. How many shiny objects do we need to go get? Okay. So you know what? No, I'm going to say no because we're not ready to go to the needle point yet. So we're just gonna have to call this episode just right about here. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So if you like the series and you want to see more of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, hit up that EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be stay up and notified when my new and awesome videos have another way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and that way I had to do it all. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. We'll be picking this up with more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. So take care, you guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next video.